Lord, this is fucking disgusting. I had a bunch of people in here chilling. We were talking, and then for whatever reason, my camera just said and just killed itself. So now we're trying to work this out. Anybody who's watching this, trying to get it working. Let's see. It'll be a little bit of an echo. Okay, so it's working. All right. I don't know why that happened. I literally ended the stream and restarted it twice, and then all I had to do was just unplug my camera and plug it back in. I don't. I don't know. So let's continue, shall we? Hopefully everybody made it back in. I'm gonna send a thing out and let people know that that we've fixed our issues. Jesus, it's ridiculous. Alrighty. And he's back. Yeah, I don't freaking know. Sorry, I had to send a tweet. That honestly, that really pisses me off. I know that it's a beta, but it's also beta version 94. So you'd think that they could fix the issue where I'm sorry, it's up to version 99.8 now. You'd think they could fix the issue where the camera literally just dies. I thought that maybe it was an issue with the stream, and then instead it turned out all I needed to do to fix it was just unplug the camera and plug it back in. So all of those like extra little 15-second streams of me just cussing under my breath, or not so much under my breath, are for naught. All I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. So before the world blew up, it's true. More like it was trying to protect you all from the sheer level of animal magnetism on the screen. It was like, oh shit, this guy's about to go Who-Man versus robot. We got to stop him. You just freaking die. So more importantly, I had some weird thing happen where it said that some person was now the Beast of Masani or something like that. I'd have to go back and watch my busted stream now. But I kind of panicked a little bit. I was like, wait a second, am I in a PvP server right now? Like, what is actually happening? And I left my bike back there, damn it. I forgot my bike. But, yeah, home man. Yeah, I don't like when things that I paid over $100 for just randomly don't work because reasons, and I get a little upset. If you couldn't tell, but such is life. Um, I was telling Cal Rhea that my a while ago, episode 3 of my Outer Worlds stream. Anybody, if you, I don't know if you were there for that one, Blackout, but I had a similar issue where like I don't know, at the 3 hour mark or something. Like I was well into that stream. All of a sudden, it just was like, fuck it, and just died. And I didn't realize because I was really into what I was doing, and then I looked at my chat and people were like, "We can't see you. What's going on?" And I realized that literally everything had frozen, like not just my camera, but my actual gameplay had frozen too. Oh, there's a meme boy. Um, and it was like that for like 25 minutes. And whatever it did, it corrupted the video so bad that like Twitch wasn't detecting it as a stream when they were determining whether I qualified for affiliate or not. Um, I can't upload that video to YouTube because it gets 95% done with the processing and then it just dies. So, yeah, I don't. Yeah, gotcha, buddy. F you. I'm good at shooters. Don't hate. So this is not the first time that I've had a malfunction with my camera. Yeah, I was actually telling Calrea I did this once before, and I actually got some views out of it. I don't know if it's cheap or not, but because you know I do my indie game reviews, I am not going down there. F that noise. I actually had a day where I did like an AFK stream, so I pulled up. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I did. I have a AFK share where I did this to my screen, and the screen in the middle was just me running a playlist on YouTube of all my indie game reviews, and I've got like 33 of them now. I had like 20 something at the time, so the playlist was like 6 hours of videos. So I literally just left that running while I worked, and I told Calrea I'm gonna do that and just record. Like I'm not gonna put it on Twitch, but I'm gonna just hit record in Twitch Studio and then watch the video of my gameplay. And then when it gets to the point where it froze up, I'll just jump in and be like, and this is where it messed up, and then I'll just tell everybody what I did for the last 20 minutes. And that way I can put episode 3 of the series up on YouTube, because right now if you go on YouTube, I've got my Outer Worlds episode 1, 2, 4, and 5 is coming out soon. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know how people will react to it. I felt bad because Kid Varg jumped in and was trying to talk to me, and then I happened to look over from my work, and I was like, oh shit, hey buddy, it's pre-recorded, I'm not here, and he's like, oh, I see that. But but yeah, I thought I might do that like once a week or something like that. I mean, it'd get old for the followers, definitely. But for like random people that come in, I think it'd be pretty cool, and it would help raise awareness of my YouTube channel a little bit. Once I get my Elgato, which is what I'm saving up for now. So by the way, the bits that you have donated, Blackout, are going towards me getting an Elgato, so that I can do like the card captures, so that I can do my mini SNES and my mini Sega and my little one-off series. I'm gonna probably have a lot of those as well. Like right now I'm trying to do extended plays of things, but there's some stuff that I want to do, like I don't want to stream, but I want to do multiple episodes of. What are you? You're dead, that's what you are. Woo! No. How did I miss that? I know how I missed that, because Blackout bought me 8 shots yesterday. So I might run some of those like one-off streams and things like that. Right now on my YouTube, all I've got is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Halcyon 6, I think. But I'm gonna do more. Yeah, it'll be a day that I don't normally stream. If I decide to start doing it regularly, I'll definitely put it on my schedule. Like I'll say, Monday from 12 to 4 will be an AFK stream or something like that, and I'll let it run in the background or whatever. But oof. I have an SMG, and I've been picking up a lot of SMG ammo. I need to actually check that. No, I want to search. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, I picked up an SMG a while ago, and then I just like never looked at it again. 350 rounds of ammo. Oh no, I might have to be a smudge boy in the near future. Oh my god, look at all these buildings are going to be packed with enemies, right? Like we all understand that's going to suck. The game's probably going to be like, now's how you learn to stealth. You are a Who-man, defenseless and weak. Sneak through the city. Oh. And they give you like 0 cover. No, you're a fibber. You didn't see me. You liar. Liar. Oh, this one's already blown up. Nice. You should come over here and fight me. Or I'll just snipe you with my pistol. Halo 1 style from back here. This is some top tier gameplay right here, y'all. There's like no cover. There we go. Oh, I'm still alive. How? You've sparkled so many times, bro. You really should be dead at this point. There we go. Jeez. And that was my good ammo. Do you know what goes well with shooter games? Is it sippies? You want to play, bro? Let's do this. Yeah. I'll face tank your bullets. Oh, God. I get it, because it's a first-person shooter, right? And, of course, I had hunter rifle ammo this whole time and didn't realize it. So you're dead. This game just fundamentally changed. No! Die. Oh. That one was a little more well armored than I expected them to be. I don't like that you can't use items directly from your menu. That's kind of poopy. I did it. Speaking of Halo, I have been saying literally since I started my Twitch account that I was going to do a legendary run through of the entire Halo Master Chief Collection, which will probably take me like a year, but that's something else that I need to do. Like I've been playing a lot of survival games for a long time, and I haven't played any. I haven't played Halo. This is the first. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm just doomed to never know what's within that. There we go. I haven't played any shooter games in a long time until I played this one, and I'm wanting to like go back and play Halo now. Oh, I will. You better believe it, brother. I'm gonna stack 10 on you all the way to heaven. It's gonna be the Tower of Babel, but with 10. But yeah, I need to go back and I need to play all the Halos. At one point when I was younger and faster with my reflexes, I had actually solo legendaried all the Halos up through Halo 4. Which is I think what the Master Chief Collection is it's all the Halos up through Halo 4. So that would be a fun one for me that I would like to do as like I don't know if I would do it as a Twitch series because I probably wouldn't be able to talk to people a whole lot while I was doing that. But it's something that I'd like to do just for YouTube purposes. It's one of those things that like you tell that to most people and they're like, "Oh wow, you're the king of the nerds." But like, yeah, that's difficult, yo. Like, hey, back up. And some of them are easier than others. Like Halo Reach, the solo legendary on Halo Reach is not really that big a deal because you have at least one invincible person helping you in almost every level. Halo 1 was a bitch. ODST, I did it in one sitting. I actually beat ODST in one sitting when it came out. That's my favorite Halo game, actually. So I beat that entire game on Legendary, just like off the bat. I went, bought it from the store, popped it in, without having ever played it before. I turned it to Legendary, and I played it for like, I don't know, 9 hours and beat the whole thing. But it's fun. It's fun to play those on that difficulty. And I feel like that'd be a fun thing, but I would just worry that while I was streaming, people would be like, bruh, why aren't you using more plasma grenades or something, you know, like, oh, your weapon matchups are terrible, stuff like that. I'd have to tell them to go away. Yeah, YouTube with commentary would probably be the better option. But what I was gonna say was because you've done the Ratchet and Clank. I've actually got the Spyro Reignited trilogy on Steam. And I don't want to play all the Spyro games because I don't really like all the Spyro games, but when I was a kid, Spyro 2 was like my fucking jam. And I wouldn't mind doing a series of Spyro 2 on YouTube. But if I did that, it would be like I would do like 1 or 2 levels at a time, not like a 4-hour stream. So, I wonder if I get an achievement for getting a bullseye here. Doesn't look like it. All I did was set off an attack. Whoa, where are you coming from? I had a I had it on the PlayStation 1. I had Spyro Ripto's Rage, but I had never played the other, like I had never played what is it, Year of the Dragon or the original Spyro. I just had Ripto's Rage. So for me, Ripto's Rage is like what Spyro is supposed to be, and I really like it. And I actually went back and I bought it on the PS4 as well, and I played almost the entire game in like a weekend. Like I think I was sick or there was something going on where maybe Calrea was just out of town. So I just had nothing else to do for whatever reason, so I just played a shitload of Spyro. But I would like to do that as a series. I did 100% Spyro 2, but like I said, I didn't even when I got it on the PS4, I never played the third one on the collection, and I played Spyro 1 for like an hour and a half, and I was like, well, so that was cool. Time to go play the good one. So, you know. These blue markers are side missions, so what's the side mission that you're sending me to here? Okay, so I'm in a building. Oh, it's right on the other side of that wall. Oh. This can looks like it was shot at multiple times for practice. Maybe someone living here has got a rifle at their house. Well, time to check, right? That's pretty much how the side story, like the side missions in this game work, is you will be exploring and you'll find like a note or you'll find a recording or something that clues you into the location of like weapons or like an ammo cache or something like that. Which is cool. I like that. I'm not hating. Doggy boy. That was a bit loud. I couldn't hardly hear what the girl was saying in the recording, so I turned it up, but then like the world exploded just now. You're dead. And you're dead. I played a couple of shooters in my day. Oh, there's a mean boy inside. Where you at, buddy? Oh, I see your little red glow over there. You're just gonna have to wait for me to come get you in a moment. Oh, look, it's a Calrea closet. It's literally just a walk-in closet full of books. I don't know, but you know what? I'll check because I'm a kind and caring Twitch streamer. So I'll tell you what Generation Zero is on. It is on PS4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. It came out October 18th, 2018, so you should be able to get you should be able to get the first two DLC packs, which are like expansions, and then the free DLCs as well, which are outfits and things. And from what I understand, there's a third like story increase, like story expansion that's coming out at the end of April. So, but yes, this is available on the PS4. And I had never, like I said, I had never heard of this game, and it's so freaking good. Like, it's honestly kind of criminal that I had never heard of this game, because this is exactly the kind of game that I like, that I look out for. And for it to have been out on the PS4 for 2 years, and I literally just never heard of it. Avalanche Studios that made this game, they need to invest money in a better PR person, because they could have made some money off of me 2 years ago. If they had a demo of this game out, and let's pretend like the first hour of my video this morning was the demo. I'd have paid a decent amount of money for this game. What is that? That's my gun that I found. I think it's just another hunting rifle. So they've definitely missed out on some business from people just never having heard of the game. It's another hunting rifle. Okay. Well, I know what I'm buying tomorrow then. No, you gotta wait and get it on PC so you can play it with me when you have a computer. Because I don't want to buy it again on PS4. My girlfriend will beat me up. Mr. Robot, I have a feeling you're going to die. Yeah, you died. Man, it's loud. I would like to see Jord and what's the other guy's name? I can never. I guess his real name is like Liam or something. But I'd like to see you and your Scottish buddies play this as a group. I think that would be extremely entertaining. Just saying. Because I honestly have no clue if the game adds more enemies if you have more people in your group, or if the enemies get tougher or what. But man, God, I really hope Megami will play this game with me, or that some person out there will see me on my Twitch stream and be like, friend, and just and like play this with me, because this is a really cool game, but I really feel like I'm not getting the full experience because I'm playing it by myself. I'm down. I'll be a pro by then. So that's not a safe house? Damn. There's a vehicle station over here which suggests to me that there is a safe house. I don't guess I need full metal jacket ammo if I'm just going to shoot them in their gas tanks anyway, right? The fireworks, I haven't even looked at those. I can pretty much imagine what they do, but... I will say that the leveling up seems a little slow in this game, but the world is so huge. I mean, I guess they're just trying to like pace it out a little bit, but for the world to be as for the game to be as big as it is, and there be as many enemies as there are, I really feel like I should be able to level a little bit faster. What the hell? I can't see shit from that. I think I see a tall boy. That's a tall boy behind there. Nice. I wonder... Oh god, now I don't know where the tank is. I'm just gonna piss him off! I have no idea where the tank is! It's a flying one. Oh, well, that didn't work. So now I'm in double danger because there's an exploding tank over there somewhere that I can't see. Woo! Whoa! I always want to like pistol whip them like in Halo, and it doesn't work that way. You actually, You have to choose between a pistol, like a sidearm gun, and a melee weapon. So I have a baseball bat, but it occupies the same equipment slot as the sidearm. So I have to choose which one I want, and I'm always going to choose the bullets over the baseball bat, at least until I get to the point where ammo is no longer a concern for me. So that's a little upset. There it is. Damn it. It's a little upsetting. I thought it was a tall boy, but it was actually just a little floaty guy. Hey, buddy. Hey now, hey! I shot you multiple times. Oh, I just used one of my good health kits. Wait. Oh, shit. There we go. And binoculars. There we go. Right? Unless you're... The fuck? I was gonna say, unless your knife, like when you switch it, if it shoots out, like in the Punisher remake, when the guy, was it Harry Heck or whatever, tries to attack him, and he's like, "You damn idiot, trying to bring a knife to a gunfight," and he goes and shoots the blade out, and it sticks in his neck and kills him instantly somehow. That would be an example of when you could bring a knife to a gunfight. So this is like part of a giant walker. And this is another foot off of a giant walker. So there's a big boy around here somewhere that it looks like they just like suicide bombed or whatever. Yeah, all that wreckage is one like walking robot that is just too big. Lamp in the chimney. The variety of buildings is a little limited. If I'm giving criticism, that'll be a criticism I will give. So there's only like 5 building types in the entire game, and they reuse them a lot. Oh, don't run that way. That's death. Yes, actually, if you refer to the art that I used for the episode 1 of this, that's like official box art for the game, and there's actually very large robots. Relay beacon. Okay. So what does that mean for me? What does the relay beacon do to benefit me? Oh, I see mean boys. The problem is I haven't learned how to craft grappling hooks or ropes yet, so I can't run circles around them and then trip them up like in Empire Strikes Back. Oh, I was about to say, okay, so where's the robots? I found them. Hey, buddy. Oh, I disagree. That one was just me being a bad shot. Okay, that one I definitely hit him. That's just bad hit detection. Oh, can I shoot you now? Now that you know I'm here, I can hit you. Okay, cool. Thanks. Jeez. I had that happen before where I had a guy like perfectly lined up and it just wouldn't let me hit him because I guess because I was like outside of the combat zone or something. One day, my friend. One day. Well, for me, I say that today is the day for robots to die. Mm, whatever. He died. Okay. I'm not gonna. Maybe they have a more realistic interpretation of the fall off for bullets because it is an old gun, and maybe the scope's a little off. So I'm not gonna hate, but I'm just gonna say that there were a couple of instances there where the plus was definitely on the tank when I pulled the trigger. So what does this actually do for me? I'm here now. Cool story. I had my coffee ready. As soon as that first yawn hit me, I was like, all right, time to switch beverages. Also, I'm out of the other one, so. I want that stuff, but I know I can't get it. There are holes in that boat. Nothing here. Yeah, see, I can't swim, so I can't go get anything out of that boat. It's just a tease. It's just there to taunt me with the promise of loot ungathered. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at the relay. Like, do I shoot it? I guess I shoot it. Cool. I did it. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of those before and just didn't know what I was supposed to do with it. Ah, well. It's like, I tried to press X and nothing happened, so I just went ahead and shot it. It's a bunker. A bunker. Let me in. So, what about that then? Does me no good. When in doubt, shoot it. I mean, hey man, America. That is the American way. True patriots know that if you just don't know how to deal with a problem, then apply bullets. Readily available at any Walmart convenience or Walmart department store, flea market, or gun show. Huh. There's one more building back here. It's one of these bunkers that does nothing for me. But you never know. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. The one with the rich stuff. Nope. Just another useless bunker. Damn. Okay. What's that? I thought I saw something in the water over there. Just a well-timed little rustle beneath the surface. Nothing to worry about. Not a giant robot waiting to kill me. Oh, why I'm yawning so much. I don't actually feel that tired, if I'm being honest. But I guess it was a long day, and this is a very uncomfortable chair. So there are 3 weapons to be gathered in Saltham. I'm hoping that at least one of them is an upgrade. But I don't really know. Like, honestly, I'd rather get 50 hunting rifle bullets than another gun right now. Oh. Looks like there's something underground here. Based on the way those little markers are bouncing around. Oh, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. You're gonna fall. Don't run. Don't run, stupid bastard. Okay. We'll locate and explore the Saltham bomb shelter. Okay. Yawning for hours. Oh, you're 5 hours ahead. I thought you were 4 hours ahead. Well, stop yawning because it's passing over to me, and I'm not trying to play that game. Oh, I just lost a quarter of my life because I fell 8 feet. Cool. Ooh. I think I messed that up. I think I meant to put the simple there, not the standard. But such is life. They went forward. I think you're messing with me. I don't think the clocks are supposed to go forward. Yeah, see? Our clocks went forward on March 14th. So, y'all need to catch up. I guess that's what you're trying to do, right? That's why you're changing the clocks. Yeah, our clocks went forward 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm just like, what are you talking about? It makes no sense. It makes no sense, man. Is there another? I think there's another one over there. There's another explodable recon boy over there. I think it's just that I did like actual manual work, like manual labor today, and it's kicking my butt. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, Jesus. I thought I heard a little like something was charging up. It's like, oh, please no. So is there another gun laws? Psh, what are those? Gun laws are the reason that we won the Revolutionary War. Boom. Or lack thereof. I told you, man. 49% of all Americans favor more restrictive gun law. Probably 49.9% of all Americans. Why is it still telling me to go over here? It's done. It's finished. I broke it. I don't know. You tell me. I was too busy. Winning to keep track of the year. Let's find out together. I don't think it was 1880. But I could be wrong because history is not a great subject for Americans. It was from 1775 to 1783, sir. So, boom. 1880 something. Pfft. We had moved on to shooting ourselves at that point. Okay. We actually had a Republican senator, because of course it was a Republican senator, make the claim that that gun control laws are silly. Essentially, he was making the argument that he said, well, millions of people die because of drunk drivers every year, which I don't know if it's millions, but he basically was like, people get killed by drunk drivers every year, but we don't take away driver's licenses from everyone just because some people drive drunk. And it's like, immediately the entire world basically was like, yeah, but the thing is, you also have you also have to be 21 to drink in the U.S. And to drive, you have to take a test, and you have to be licensed, and they regulate it every year. And if you ever move from one state to another, then you have to do the whole thing over again and get a license in that state instead. So why don't we do that with guns? And then he was like, this is what the liberals always do. So, you know. Like basically made the argument that of of licensed drivers, and then when people pointed out that um, that we do a lot more to restrict drivers than we do gun owners, so why not just hold people to the same standard for both? He like got offended and basically said that the liberals were just twisting his words. Gotcha, buddy. So it appears the robots have infiltrated the bunker. And that I'm using much too powerful ammo for these fights. Around the next corner will be a big AT-AT walker or something. Hey, buddy. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. Literally just stood there and waited until the exact second I came around the corner to leap at me. Which part? Which part was Murican? Got it. Safe house unlocked. Search the shelter for clues to where everyone is. Well, I guess I wasn't meant to take this one. Oh, nope, never mind. I bent time and space to my will. Took that cassette player. So that's a storage crate, which storage is shared between all safe houses. Textiles. So there were some people here. Where'd they all go? I mean, there were a couple of little robots here, but that wasn't enough to, like, wipe everyone out, right? Oh, yeah, no, that's absolutely... that is not an American thing. That's a Murican thing. There is a difference, okay? Republicans have finally honed their outrage machine over the years. They are very good at getting offended over shit while simultaneously offending everyone else in the world, and then pretending to be victims because of it. So, what's this say? Civil defense contact list. Okay. Sprinting disabled. Am I overweight? Yeah, I'm overweight. That's why. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just going to do a quick potty run, and then I'll be right back, because I'm in a safe spot right now. Boom. Yeah, this is true. At least it's not like Skyrim, where you just I can't even I actually there we go. And the whole time it's like da 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 da. It's like playing super epic music as you slowly creep through a dungeon or whatever. I would like for there to be a recycling thing here, but unfortunately, it's not in the cards. This is a map of the village of Saltham. Someone circled 3 houses but did not leave any indication as to why these houses are important. I got the hiccups. Okay. Does ammo have weight? It does have weight. Damn it. So what am I carrying that weighs so much here? Oh, the boomboxes weigh a lot too. Okay. Fireworks weigh a fair amount. We'll drop some of those in. Radio and boombox. Both seem to do probably the same thing. Inventory. Oh, I need my shotgun back, please and thank you. We'll deposit that, and we will take that back. Okay. Boom, boom. Wait a second. Where is my site? Here we go. I feel like that's a different one. I've switched them around. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so now we've got this whole damn village to explore. Locate the houses of those responsible for civil defense in Saltham. And it's not cracked like your other one. Oh, you're right, it's not messed up. It's not as messed up. I didn't even think that there might be like a different quality to them. But hell yeah. Good eyes on that, Blackout. I'm wondering, should I stop now and then have the search of the town be like the start of my next episode? It's a pretty big area, and I'm pretty tired. And it's been it's actually been right on the money 2 hours. I think I started at like 8:54, not including the messed up period that I ran into. Wow, that looks terrifying. That's cool. I like that the lights actually go. like they actually would in a bunker like that. Um, how much longer do you work, Blackout? How much longer are you working, Bretta? Or are you still here? I see I've dropped to 2 viewers. You may have left when I said something about quitting. Let's see. No, Blackout's still here. It's just Calrea that has betrayed me by leaving. You're in work for another 4 hours? Well, I'm not playing for another 4 hours, my friend. So, because that would be madness. So, with that being said, I think I'm probably going to call it now. Saturdays tend to be my shorter streams if I'm not doing co-op stuff. So, yeah, I wish you luck in your employment endeavors. Let me make sure. Let me leave. Then let me come back. Am I safe now? Did I reach the safe house? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, it's saved. You're here till I'm done. Well, that time is now, my friend. As much as I would love to do another 6-hour stream, I have a feeling I might be dragged out to do more yard work tomorrow. So, that being said, exit to main menu. Oh, another hundo. Just as I'm leaving, I'm all out. It's all gone. I'll finish my coffee so that I get no sleep tonight. How's that? I appreciate you as always. The never-ending flood of bits that are raining down from the sky onto me. They're just hitting me in the face, and I'm very appreciative. And I'm appreciative to everybody else that's come in and watched me tonight as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. I know it was a little, I'll be honest, it was a little shitty because the game, like, the camera just quit working like 40 minutes in. But we got it fixed and we continued on, and I think we're making some decent progress in the game. Obviously, it's a big freaking game, so I could see this being something that I continue to stream for a long time, unless of course I start getting all these whisper messages from all the people watching, being like, "Bro, this game sucks. Never play it again." In which case, I'll just play it by myself and I won't tell you. Because I'm honestly really liking it. As I've said many times during the stream tonight, I'm kind of sad I didn't know about this game when it first came out. But maybe that's a good thing, because the early reviews for it were not great. Like, if you look at the reviews from like 6 months ago, it was like a mixed review game, and there were some bad reviews. But now it's mostly positive stuff. In the past few months, it's pretty much everybody seems pretty happy with it. So I think they must have finally put out an update that addressed some of their core issues. So maybe I just found it at the right time. Yeah, definitely. Tell you though. Well, I'll do a private stream just for you. I'll start a whole separate Phenomenal Sir account called the Secret Sir, and I will only allow certain people to follow me, and then I will send those specific people gold-plated invitations and be like, "Yo, I'm doing a 12-hour stream of Pokemon tonight. Where you at?" Like stuff like that. I'll do secret Sir shows. But yeah. As I was saying, hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream, even the kind of jacked up bits. I still don't have any like actual video editing software, so I guess I'm just gonna have to upload this one in 2 parts and just cut out the bit where I'm like yelling and cussing about what a piece of crap my camera is. But definitely look for me to keep playing this. I would say that I want to go back and do more Outer Worlds, so I would say this might end up becoming my Saturday thing. Like I might start streaming this on Saturdays regularly, maybe Fridays as well if the crew is not down to play. So that'll be maybe up to 3 sessions per week that I'll be streaming this until I get tired of it because I'm really liking it. But until next time, just, stay healthy, stay safe out there, guys. Later.